Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Today we have a Nico Robin figure from Ditaishe Studios. Well, I guess a bit more detail on this box than on a lot of the others, as the entire sort of Robin figure is visible. We will go over some of the text on it, which I'm very strongly thinking is machine translated, so you can be the judge of that one. We'll start with the front. Should be able to get some close-ups. So up first, obviously, Robin post time skip. So that's why on the top we must refer to Nico Robin as Miss All Sunday as well, just in case anyone thought she was still part of Baroque Works. In the top left corner of it, I will roughly translate that. So we have One Piece Japan Traverse 47 Cruise CD. If the mystery leads, One Piece Island, Song Collection Ennis 17, I Want to Be Alive. I'm going to assume that has come from one of the soundtracks during Ina's lobby. On the side here we have one of Robin's famous quotes. Although history may repeat itself and time again, humanity cannot return to the past. Very famous Robin quote. A little bit more famous, although probably just as mistranslated. If I can really make a wish, I think, live, please take me out to sea together. Closer, not quite, and obviously on the bottom half of it's covered over by Robin. And on the other side, same thing, just the history may repeat itself quote, which obviously, as everyone's aware, Robin never said. Now, along with the main figure, we also have the Deluxe version pack, which I think comes with different clothing items and a different face, so a bit more realistic. Again, same quotes on the side, just 3 clothing items there. A bit more of a modern day real world Robin. So, we'll jump into the main figure and we'll sort of unbox the smaller one second. Jumping right in. At least this one's not as big as that, well, I think if memory serves it's, it might be 1/3 scale. Robin herself is just as big as what Yamato was, but the figure itself has less effects on it, so it makes it the whole thing a lot more compact in terms of the box size. Easier to get out as well. Using the polystyrene a bit more for the smaller one, which is nice. It's a bit more secure than what that just cut foam is. So, like usual, manufacturer's branded straps. Always a nice touch. And inside, very large Robin. So we'll get this off the side and we'll start unpacking. Now, obviously, this one's going to have to get a shuffle up at some point as well. It's not going to fit in the frame of the camera, so. Anyway, up first we have the base, so just the manufacturer's logo and 102 of 288 there. It stands. Very nicely detailed base there. I want to say rock effect, but it looks. It's like a rock wood effect, which is very weird. Mainly because I think what they've done is when they've run the pattern down, it's run all horizontally, so that's why you're getting that, but not too bad either way. And obviously just supports for Robin's legs. Alright, so I wasn't kidding when I said it was fairly large because Robin's legs, torso and arms all as a single piece. Shoes can't come off. Clothing, actually slightly, well, it is rubberized, so it moves around, which is nice. I always find it funny when they add little bits and pieces here and there to make the painting job a lot easier, but then sort of subtly add it in, so hopefully I can get it in as one piece, because haha, puns intended, I guess. I've had it before where things do not line up sometimes. That one, I was worried at first, but not too bad. It's going to be very fun trying to get this in shot. I'll continue on quickly, so it doesn't look like a weird, creepy, headless torso. Alright, up next is Robin's head and hair. Very nicely detailed. So, personally I think the eyes are a fraction too far apart, but still works pretty well. And the hair, well, I guess size-wise makes sense, but seems to be slightly hollow, but honestly, it managed to get here without getting damaged, so very nicely packed and looking good. Now, can I get the thing on without damaging the hair? Those two thin hair strands are really wanting to run into the clothing. The hair strands are really wanting to push up on her. Alrighty, there we go. Slightly better angle and lighting. Well, horrendous shadows, but I only have one light, so what can I do? Anyway, we will quickly get the arms on, that way it won't look as creepy. I say as I proceed to pull out the first arm without a hand, so. But no, it's, I really like the, they do a very good job of getting the, sort of skin texture, the sort of little divots here and there. I know it's sort of like using an airbrush somewhat incorrectly, but it works well. The other arm, which has the actual proper hand, nicely painted nails. Again, same sort of skin texture, the light shading in the elbow there. And the other impressive thing is they've actually got the, a lot of the ones you see, the nail sort of seems to be on top of the actual finger, but this one seems to actually be in the right spot, so. There we are. Now, let's get that last hand on quickly. The reasoning for the, for the hand is because she's holding a book, a journal, history book. Now, I don't believe... Nope, that one won't go in. So, we also have this little part, which is, I guess, their way of connecting the hand to the... There we go. So, little cloth wristband. I'm assuming that's a stylistic choice and not something to do with the X on their arms from the Alabaster Ark. And as a last little thing, they've got some sunglasses. I really like the, I'm assuming they've just done the clear plastic and then just painted it silver. I don't think they've put clear orange plastic inside, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it past them. It's gonna have to sit like that due to the fact that, I don't really want to push those arms too much further over. There is obviously one thing missing, so I'll grab that part now. So, lucky last is Robin's dress. I have no idea what they've used for this. That's a hard plastic, which means it's probably been glued from there into the rest of it. But it's like a silicone. But anyway, no, very well put together. As most people's most people's clothes go. You just push part of your silicone clothing into the other part. I joke, of course. There is a nice texture on it, and I think that what's showing up on camera isn't a... It is the effect of the clothing itself, and obviously the hemmed base. So, let's put that on as well. I'm going to remove Robin's hand quickly while I do this, because it's going to be an absolute nightmare otherwise. That's definitely one of those things which is most likely going to fall apart over time. And unlike the more solid materials, it's going to be a pain to try and hold it up at one point, but for the time being, there we are. I'm going to have to do this in 2 shots because there's no way I can fit this in one. So honestly, it's a very well detailed figure. Definitely put a lot of effort into it. And it, as much as I say it's a pain, it is rare to have sort of clothes that actually sort of, well, can flow, can move. Alrighty. We will, geez, it's almost 1-to-1 scale of the box picture. Actually, it's weird, the box picture's smaller. We will open up the bonus accessory pack. So this one, not as, not as well, what's what I'm looking for? Not as well protected, I guess, is what the other one was. But, still. Oh, lovely. Another pair of glasses in case I break the first pair. Although I will be honest, this pair, just as I quickly open it, you can see through that one. So I go over the original one that came through. I don't know if it'll show up. Not massively. There's a bit of a scratch in the top corner of this one, so. Alrighty, I guess we'll start with Robin's accessories and then work our way to the head. So, up first, a replacement sort of wrist hair tie band. Good if you want to switch colours. As much as I said about the packaging, it is nice having sort of a fabric cloth over the sort of paper wrapping. So, there's 2 here. I'll open up the first one. So, up first, Robin's top. So it's hard to show up on camera due to it being black. And like, again, most people, you have a zipper, but it's magnets. So much easier. And as for the other item, I believe this is the skirt. I just praised them for having the fabric, and now they've got the paper again. But that one's probably going to need some time to relax itself due to it being wound up. But very nicely put together, although the solid black is an absolute pain to show up on camera. There is... Alrighty, we have Robin's other hand and accessory. So, this time it's a black purse. And very well done nail work. And lucky last, if I hopefully don't break this one as well. We have the sort of more realistic Robin face. I could have sworn though that the I'm forgetting obviously. I thought the choker was on the torso, not on the head, but this one got it on the head, so when I swap them I'll find out, but now again, well, less on the other one because the more of the manga anime style eyes, but obviously, facial, manga anime style face, I guess. So the polished eye look, earrings, the more human-like lips, and they've done a still very impressive job of capturing Robin's sort of flat, what is it, the nose, the bridge of the nose. Hair, still the same, still very well detailed. So, I will put these off to the side and swap everything over, and we'll have a look at what that looks like. Back in a sec. Now, just as I take that off, I was right. The choker is on. Does that mean the choker comes off? Doesn't appear to on that one. However, it hopefully comes off the torso. This is gonna be a worry. I'll be back as soon as I figure out which one does what. Alrighty, so I got the normal one and then bought the Deluxe add-on separately. I don't know if that changes, but this collar was definitely glued on, so I sort of very carefully broke the glue seal because that wasn't going to allow the other head on otherwise, so yeah, I don't know why that one was so rigid, but anyway. The other fun thing I noticed, again, hilarious censoring, is the white wristbands. When you take the top off, so I guess technically if you didn't want the jacket on there, you could leave it off and it would still work, but I guess it would technically only really work for the, there we go. It would really only work for the realistic one because of the colour scheme, but I guess it is what it is. And the realistic head fits a bit better. The hair keeps off a bit. Now, I say that, I think the jacket runs into the back of the head, so covers it up pretty well though. Put the arms back on. Swap out for the red wristband. Now, I will say one thing. Everything sort of grabs the rubberized plastic bit. But sorry, what I was gonna say is it hangs a little bit, but I don't think the angle's too noticeable. So realistic Robin add-on, also very nice. Part of me does kind of want to see about trying to potentially get the white choker off, but I mean, I think I already somewhat risked it enough trying to get the blue one off, I feel. I don't know if it'll be worth the risk trying to get the white one off as well, depending on how loose it was. This one was, well, you can sort of see it was somewhat loose at the back quarter, and you sort of just pry it up from there to try and get the rest of it off. But as I said, unfortunately it's peeled some of the paint off with it, so I'm going to be very careful that it doesn't rip off some more visible ones. So I might call my luck there for now. It's a very impressive figure. It is probably one of the bigger ones I have. Not in terms of, well, actually just in terms of height as well, but just the scale wise. I believe this one's 1/3, as I said at the start. They're a lot harder to show off when they're in the larger scale, just due to the fact that any imperfections are a lot more noticeable. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.